What is up, my heroes and heroines? It is I, Mortalisk, and I have carpal tunnel. Today, we're going to talk about Mortal Kombat. I know, we did 2 Mortal Kombat videos in the past. We did what? We did the tier list. We did another tier list for Mortal Kombat. We also played Mortal Kombat games. And we talk about Mortal Kombat. It's like, that's all we talk about here. We don't talk about anything else but Mortal Kombat. I'm just kidding. We talk about other stuff. But today, this Mortal Kombat video is going to be serious. Everyone has to know. And look, people are entitled to their own opinions. So, this topic is about one character in general. And we're going to get to him. We're going to get to him a little later. But right now, I love the Mortal Kombat characters. I like Scorpion. I mean, everybody likes Scorpion. Okay, let's go to somebody else now. I like Fujin. I like other characters like Shang Tsung, Quan Chi. You got your main characters. Your main characters is actually like Liu Kang, Raiden, Johnny Cage, Sonya, the main deals there. There's one character in particular that I just don't like. You probably saw it from the first tier list video. I probably talked about it before. Who knows? I don't know. But that character is, sadly, if you love this character, I'm sorry. I don't love this character, but his name, Shujinko. Shujinko is a young kid, or was a young kid. He was a young kid in Earthrealm, and he has dreams of being a champion in Mortal Kombat. He plays with some of his friends in Mortal Kombat tournaments. And, it's fun. When you're a kid, you do that, right? So, yeah, he's a kid who's pure of heart. And he's like, you know what, I'll enter the Mortal Kombat tournament someday, And then, Shujinko gets greeted by this ball of... whatever it is, this ball of light, Damashi, that's what we call him. And so Damashi tells him about some quest, and also Shujinko, trains with Master Borai Cho. That guy's awesome. I know some guy who doesn't like Borai Cho, but we all got our opinions, right? We all got our facts too. This is a fact. Shujinko is not that great. So, yeah, that's a fact. This quest that he goes on, and Shujinko kind of goes around doing some good, And he's collecting the Kami Dogu, those 6 things that is not obviously Infinity Stones. Also goes around, training with other people, not just Baraicho. He trains with Sub-Zero, trains with Ermac, Ashura, Havoc, other guys I can't really fully remember. But yeah, after getting the Kamidogu, Damashi turns out to be Onaga, and Onaga's like, you fool, you listen to me? Bruh, why would you ever listen to me? And then Onaga goes do his evil somewhere, and Shujinko's like, damn, I gotta stop this guy. And he goes and stop him, and then that's kind of pretty much Shujinko's story in Deception. And then Armageddon, I don't know what he does. He gets trapped. We're gonna split this up, okay? Let's go to the pros of Shujinko. Let's see what the pros are for this character I don't like. This video is about me directing my hate towards Shujinko. Okay, well, I don't hate Shujinko. Okay, look, I don't hate him. I'm not a fan of the character. I don't like the character. I don't like playing as the character. I really don't like playing as the character. You will see why I don't like playing as the character. I don't like Shujinko. I don't care for him. Okay, but we're gonna get through these pros. Now, I guess you could say one of the pros about Shujinko is, he trained with a lot of fighters. He trained with Master Borai Cho. He trained with Ermac, which was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure he trained with Ashura. I'm pretty sure he trained with Havoc. And I think he's trained with some other characters as well. I don't know. I can't see him train with Dairu, because that guy, all he does is deliver a kick and a fireball comes out of his foot. I mean, like, another pro about Shujinko is when you play the Conquest mode, and he does this shit, and then like he's fast forwarding through time and all that. I like that. That could really help. Now, it's not really fast forwarding through time. It's just him sitting there, and he really waits that long. Like, what the hell, man? Does he really fast forward time? Don't say he does. Don't say he does. I saw that. I can hear your memories or hear your thoughts. I can hear your thoughts. You said he can't fast forward time. No, he can't. He's probably just sitting there, and it's like, for example, he sits there on a Monday, and you could go all the way through the week to Sunday. It's like, holy crap. Or the next Monday, pretty much. The next Monday. But I think that's a pro, He gets through time really patiently if he sits like that. That's what I call some good patience. Another pro is he fights with the good guys. He fights with the most awesome. He fights with Scorpion. He fights with, I don't know. He fights with all the good. The forces of light. The forces of good. I should have rearranged those words. Forces of good, forces of light, because it's playing in freaking Armageddon. I almost said Avengers for some reason, but Armageddon. And another pro is he saves everyone, He saves everyone. He manages to find Onaga, and, Onaga, gets beaten by Shujinko. Woo. I guess that's all I can think of right now. That's all Shujinko I know, because Shujinko I don't like, and why should I know his origin if I don't like this guy, right? Now let's go to the in-between of all this Shujinko nonsense. Meaning, like, during the game, I guess. During what happens during Shujinko's little storyline. Let's go to the little, like, what happens. So, if we move on to Armageddon, you know that everyone dies, including Shujinko. He dies, okay? And, bro, like, Shujinko has all this power. This is sounding like a con. I don't know. This is sounding like a con. We'll move on, I guess. I got a friend who doesn't like Liu Kang. He's gonna exit this video. Man, calm down. I'm not gonna say anything bad, but I'm just gonna say, yeah, people don't like Liu Kang for his broken moves. With a person with broken moves or fixed moves, you can still play as him, right? Like, what does that matter? Alright? Of course it's broken and it's frustrating, but look. You could harness that broken. You could harness the broken and make other people broken. You see? Look, man, you know what Liu Kang's got that Shujinko don't got? A girl. I'm just saying. So we're here for the cons now. I don't like Shujinko, man. I don't like him. I don't like him. If only What I'm about to say are cons, but also a word for NetherRealm. Like, if you bring Shujinko back, make him better. I'm just saying, if they bring Shujinko back and he's better, maybe. Okay, look, bring Shujinko back, but NetherRealm, watch this video first before you do it. Watch this video before you do it. Let me say, I don't like Shujinko. Watch this video, and I'm gonna give you something. I mean, Shujinko could keep his story arc, which is, it's all right. But you could keep his story arc and all that, And with Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, or 11 in general, with this whole time stuff, you could bring a lot of characters back. Like, I don't know, Havoc. I didn't look at any leaks, but I just think Havoc, has potential to come back. And Melina. Actually, I just want Melina. Everybody wants Melina. All the Melina fans are mad that Melina didn't get in the game. Have Melina in DLC. Come on, NetherRealm, please. I'm just saying, Havoc seems to have potential of coming back. I could see a guest character that I really want in Mortal Kombat 11 was Deadpool. I know we have the Deadpool stage, the acid, but Marvel Deadpool should be in this game. He's a perfect fit for this game. You gotta be with me on that. You gotta defend me on that one. Deadpool seems like a good character to be in Mortal Kombat 11 because it's like really bloody. If you've seen the Fox movies, if you've seen Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2. Two favorite scenes, I guess. One from Deadpool 1 and one in Deadpool 2. Look, Deadpool 1, when he's driving around, when he's in that chase, I don't know what do you call it? The whole scene when he's on the freeway and he's slaughtering those dudes. You could use that for example. And in Deadpool 2, when Juggernaut fucking rips him in half. I'm going to rip you in half now. Okay, cool. So anyway, out of that. Well, that's out of the way. Deadpool, guest character. Defend me on this one. Have Deadpool petition somebody. I'm going to make a poll or petition, whatever, saying Deadpool needs to be in Mortal Kombat 11. Help me, you guys. Come on. Subscribers. Come on. Anyways, yeah. Have Shujinko's story arc, and bring Shujinko back, but get moves for him, and that's what I'm gonna say later on. So first and foremost, or I don't know, the first con we're gonna do is in Armageddon. We all know that everyone dies, but look, man, if Shujinko has all that power of fighting Onaga, he should have had power to fighting Blaze. I mean, come on, Blaze. Okay, I know Shao Kahn defeats Blaze or something like that. Come on, but Shujinko had all that power. He could have fought the forces of darkness, right? Come on, he has all that power. He could have defeated Blaze on his own. Come on, son. Okay, look, Shujinko is kind of an idiot. He helps an orb. He does not know about the orb. The orb just says, hey, I'm a guy and I'm gonna help you. But look, don't judge a book by its cover. Or, looks may be deceiving. Or, what's that one saying where it's like, don't let looks fool you? Okay, yeah, that's a good one. He helps this ball of energy, and later it turns out to be this bad guy that could take out a whole goddamn army. Onaga could take down a whole army. Of course he can. He's a big dragon king. Of course he could take down a lot of people. Even he could take down Hulk. I don't know. Shit. I guess the one thing I don't like about Shujinko is, the thing that I don't like about him is because he aged quickly. I don't like that whole aging quickly thing. I mean, look at him now. He's so old. Now, I don't get, I don't hate old people. It's not like I hate old people. I love old people. I love my grandmother, don't I? I like old people. They're full of wisdom and experience. This dude does not stop the Deadly Alliance. This guy goes on his own quest other than helping others. And I know you're gonna come at me with some shit. He helps people in the village. Yeah, he helps people in the village, but what about Earthrealm? The whole Earthrealm, you know? He could have been defending the whole Earth. And yes, he fights Onaga later, but dude, he helps him out. He helps Onaga out. Oh, he doesn't know it was Onaga. Bullshit. If I see an orb and it tells me it's gonna save me, I'm not gonna do anything now. Because it's like, bro, the last time I saw a kid talking to an orb, he he fucked everything up. So what? He shouldn't have helped cause he helped. Look, he helped Onaga, right? What did Onaga do? He said, "I have the Kami Dogu. I'm gonna fucking take the amulet and kill Raiden and them." You know. So let's go on later in the game. Let's go later through the games. Armageddon. Look. Okay. Oh, look at me doing this with my carpal tunnel hand. In Armageddon, this is where it gets worse. This is... Like, I didn't like Shujinko before, during Deception. Oh, but Armageddon, I think you know what I'm going to say. I don't know. I'm going to start with Conquest, and then I'm going to start with gameplay. His gameplay. And then I'm going to move on to the next game that he's in. Look, in Armageddon Conquest mode, you play as Taven, one of the coolest characters. Now, Shujinko, he was in prison, right? He was in prison. What the hell, man? But he did it for a reason, I guess. He purposely did it to do some shit. But that doesn't do shit. We don't see him later on anymore. So somebody tell me about that in the comments. Why did he do that? That's one thing I don't know. But I think that's a con, because what the hell is wrong with you? He does some silly stuff in the past. I mean, don't get me wrong. You gotta let's go to Armageddon. The gameplay of Armageddon. When you play as him, he doesn't have his own so remember when I said he has the moves of the characters? You trained with the characters, and he has moves of the other characters. That dude, the one thing I hate about Shujinko, that dude stole Scorpion's spear. Get over here.
Get over here.
That, he stole it, and he said, "Get over here," which, shut up. He said, "Get over here," and it doesn't sound right. He does not sound good. His "get over here" sounds really horrible. I just want to punch him in the face for saying "get over here." You do not say "get over here." Scorpion does, and it sounds way better. And that's another thing too. Bro, that's Chameleon, bro. He took other people's moves. That's basically Chameleon in a nutshell. That's like a second Chameleon. It's a Chameleon with all moves instead of the ninja moves. Like, if they can have a Chameleon that's not a ninja, that's basically Chameleon with everyone's except for the ninja's moves. You know what I'm saying? You do know what I'm saying. And that goes back to Deception. He doesn't have moves. That's why I don't like Shujinko, man. That's one of the main reasons why I hate Shujinko. That dude does not have moves. That guy has the audacity to steal Scorpion's "get over here." He goes, "Get over here." Scorpion goes, "Get over here." You know what I'm saying? Okay. And he gets into trouble. We're gonna move on to Mortal Kombat X, the comic book. So Yeah, he's in the comic book. He's in the games more. Hate that guy. Okay, calm down. So in the Mortal Kombat X comic book, we see a lot of characters come back. We see Suhao, he dies. We see, I don't know, we see Scarlet, you know, we see Movado. Movado comes back. We see Jarek, see Tazia, see Tremor in it. You know, you have other guys, Havoc, Reiko show up, you know. I don't know, just a lot of people. I think Kai shows up. I don't know. I don't know if he does. I think Taven shows up. I forgot. But you know, Shujinko is also in the MKX comic book. I wonder what move he's gonna do next. Whatever bull crap he's gonna pull off next that I'm gonna not like. This dude lets the Kami Dogu possess him, he lets evil possess him. He teams up with Havoc and they beat up Scorpion. You lay a finger on Scorpion, Shujinko, you fuck. The other thing I hate about Shujinko, he gets corrupted and he's evil. Bro, you were supposed to be a good guy. Remember when you dealt with evil? Remember that shit? Remember when you dealt with evil and it bit you in the ass and you had to fight the evil? Oh my god. With all the pros and all the cons that I said so far, with all the things I said about Shujinko so far, with all the hate for Shujinko I have, guess what this dude does next? Mortal Kombat X. Cassie Cage's ending. Cassie Cage, who was a teen at that time, she could be 18, she could be 17, I don't know, in Mortal Kombat X. She's older in Mortal Kombat 11 somehow. Mortal Kombat X. Cassie Cage elbows Shujinko in the face. Shujinko dies. I'm done. Don't tell me shit like, oh, severe old age. Don't tell me that shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Shujinko sucks. Shujinko sucks. That's my opinion. That could be a fact. But that was whack. He got elbowed in the face by a teen and he dies. You want to know how Liu Kang dies? Liu Kang dies by a god. Something that could really kill someone, okay? Something that could really kill a guy. Raiden's got god lightning, okay? This was Raiden's fault, by the way. Raiden shouldn't have shot him that bad. But Raiden fucking blasted lightning at him, at Liu Kang. Liu Kang dies. That's reasonable, okay? That's reasonable. Who else dies? In Mortal Kombat 11, knowing that Sonya is just a human, you know, she's not superhuman or anything. She has blasters on her wrist. She's not actually shooting blasters. Like, that would have been crazy, right? But look, this is reasonable. She gets caught in a landslide, your rocks falling down, and she has to take her own life because she knows she's about to die. And, you know, she does a detonator, and then she dies. She gets blown up. What else? Shao Kahn gets demolished by the Elder Gods, by those little dragon thingies. You saw that. He gets demolished by those dragon things. Almost the whole, I don't know, cast of Mortal Kombat 9 people. They got slaughtered by Sindel. Nightwolf sacrifices himself with cool light beam. It sacrifices Sindel in it. But Shujinko, however, gets elbowed in the face by a teen and dies. What the freak, man? See, this is why Shujinko sucks, man. And I know some people are denying that. Let me say this, you're kind of an idiot for denying it. He gets elbowed. Think of how all the other people died. They died awesomely. Shujinko gets elbowed in the face. That's it. Think about that. Think about it. Y'all probably don't want to think about it because you're stubborn. Like somebody I know. And you know what? I'm sorry if I called you stubborn. I love you, okay? This is tough love I'm giving you, okay? I love you guys. But listen, this it's ridiculous. I think that's ridiculous. I think Shujinko is ridiculous. I don't like Shujinko. You know, I guess you can say I hate Shujinko. This dude does not have his own moves. This dude steals moves. He says, "Get over here." Bro, it doesn't sound enthusiastic when he says, "Get over here." I guess you don't have to sound enthusiastic when you're fighting a person. You don't want to be a wuss. That guy's an idiot. He doesn't stop big threats. I know he stopped Onaga, but he didn't stop the Deadly Alliance. He gets imprisoned for no reason. He ages really fast. I don't like that. The arc in characters. Like, I don't like if aging was a superpower, like really fast, that's no, that's not a good superpower. Aging. He gets corrupted by some Kamidogu. Bruh, you were a good guy. You know, he beats up Scorpion, Havoc beats up Scorpion. But still, he lets Havoc beat up Scorpion. I do not like Shujinko at all. NetherRealm. Somebody send this to NetherRealm. NetherRealm. If you're gonna bring Shujinko back, I suggest have Shujinko. They might not do this. I don't know. Shujinko might, but have Shujinko get his own moves. Make him not an idiot. I'm sorry. I don't like Shujinko. That's the one character I really don't like. I don't like other characters, but this one, I prefer Dairu over Shujinko, because at least Dairu has his own moves. I'm just saying, NetherRealm, have Shujinko have his own moves. Make him better. I would say, you know, if you bring Shujinko back, just make him better. Make me like Shujinko. I don't want to see some Scorpion from Shujinko, or else I'm not gonna play as Shujinko ever. But that's all I gotta say for Shujinko. If he comes back, just make him better. Make him have his own moves. Don't do the chameleon thing. I don't want to see that. I mean, chameleon should have been in the game. I don't know. So that's all I got for Shujinko. My most hated character in my memories. I do not like Shujinko. I say don't like and hate all the time. It's either you hate or you don't like. Well, it's both. I both hate and don't like the character. If he comes back and he sways me, maybe I'll like the character. He's got to sway me with new moves. He can't sway me with get over here. He can't. He cannot. He cannot sway me. If he even does that in Mortal Kombat 11, if he comes back in Mortal Kombat 11 and he goes, get over here, I'm not going to play as him. Ever. I am not going to play as him. I'm not going to play as Shujinko. No matter how cool he looks. No matter how good he looks. I'm not going to play as Shujinko, because get over here. If you take away, get over here, and maybe have Sub-Zero's Ice Ball move, yeah, I'll play as him. But one, get over here, and no. That's silly. That's too silly for Mortal Kombat 11, okay? We don't see Shujinko in Mortal Kombat 11 at all. So, if NetherRealm, I respect you very much. But if you want to bring him back, at least get him some new moves. You guys did that with Sindel. I'm pretty sure you did, because when she screamed, a banshee flown up. You've never seen that in the past Mortal Kombat games. You never see that thing. It's pretty interesting, you know. You have Reptile use his tongue as a move in Mortal Kombat X. We've never seen that. We only saw that tongue thing as a fatality. That's it. In Mortal Kombat X, dude, he used the tongue to his advantage. Ain't that cool? So yeah. Get him moves. Get him moves that we've never seen before, okay? That's what's gonna sell. That's what's gonna sell. That's what's gonna sell. That's what's gonna get y'all money. That money. That's gonna get you that money. If you make Shujinko better, I'm gonna get him money. If you don't make him better and you keep him the same thing as Armageddon, that's not gonna get money. Think about it, you guys. Think about it. That's it. I don't like Shujinko. I don't want to talk about him again. So, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't like this video, you're stubborn as hell like one of my friends. I'm not gonna say names. Because if I say names, you're gonna attack that person. And that person's gonna attack me. And once he attacks me, we're not gonna be friends anymore. But you know, I love my friends. I truly love them. But I'm giving them tough love, okay? This is tough love. I give people tough love, okay? Alright? Don't be mad at me, okay? Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me for some character in a video game. What the hell am I even talking about? I'm out of here. See y'all later. I fucking hate Shujinko. I hate Shujinko.